Hello, everybody. I am Marco Piva. I am the General Secretary of Uniexportmanager, the association that since 2018 works to support export manager in Italy and also abroad outside Italy, but working with Italy. What do? We care about supporting export manager in all their activity, meaning giving support as education, giving support as good practice for making their job, giving support in talking about how to move in some general areas like digital marketing, like export fairs, like laws, like regulations, like specific countries business, or some segment like wine, like food, like machinery, like automotive. We care so about export manager and import manager and anybody who have matters about internationalization, but also as well we care about companies making more easy to understand what an export manager can do for their business and how can work better or find the correct consultant to support their activity on the foreign markets and exporting their goods. We also moved with all the stakeholders to create the rule that specify how a good professional export manager or import manager works. So we acted with UNI, that is the organization that cares about the rules, and we acted to make these rules that identify all the knowledge that is known from a professional export manager or import manager. And work making this kind of talks once a week from February of last year. For 1 year that we are doing, we made over 150 videos that are on our YouTube channel, Uniexportmanager. And in each, we have 2 speakers that talk about their matters. We are glad that today we have 2 speakers coming and talking from 2 different countries out of Italy. The first one is from Russia, and she is Oksana Evdokimova, that will talk about the general models of entering in the Russian market. So she will tell us how to be successful for entering in Russia. She tells as a contact in Russia for the foreign business. This is her profile on LinkedIn. You can find her on LinkedIn. And later we will talk with Tinette Cortes, that is a founder and CEO of ConsultAsia group, and she will tell us how to deliver 5 stars customer service in the Philippines. I hope you will enjoy it, and give the talk to Oksana for her speech. Thank you, Oksana. It's up to you.
Thank you so much, Marco. Hello, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Buongiorno. Today I will still speak English, but I hope that next time probably I will speak Italian. So thank you very much, Giovanni and Marco, for inviting me to speak today. Thank you very much to Marco for presenting me. Anyway, I would like to just a few seconds give you some information about myself. I'm from Russia. I have a very good experience in business development, management. I have been working for about 10 years with the foreign multinational companies in Russia. I also have a very good entrepreneur experience, and for more than 15 years now, I'm developing the foreign businesses in Russia. So today I would like to share with you very important subject, how to enter the Russian market and how to be successful. After that, I will be very glad to answer all your questions. So just a moment, but okay. So the topics which I'm going to cover in my presentation, we will look at the general methods of entering the foreign market. We will discuss how to present or implement the effective distribution model in Russia, and I will show you some examples when we just had to move from initial strategy to another one. I think everybody knows perfectly that you can apply different strategies to enter the foreign market. Yes, you can apply the export strategy, which is direct. You can apply export strategy, which is non-direct. Then it could be a contracted strategy chosen or investment strategy. So I think I just want to show you this model in order you to understand each model better. We can also look at another model at another angle on the general models of entering the Russian market. And you know that for more than 15 years, I have been receiving a lot of requests to find to enter the Russian market from the foreign companies. And for sure, the companies would like to start with a low investment, but with limited presence. We won't speak today about all the models which can be applied. We will speak about the distributors model, because this request is very often we receive from the foreign companies. They want to start the business in Russia with distributors, especially from the Italian companies, because the Italian companies want to find the distributors here. So we will speak today about this model, and I will give you very practical. I will share you with my practical experience, and I will give you very practical tips. What do you need to know before to start the searching for the distributors in Russia? So working with distributors, quite standard, as I told you, quite a standard model. And everybody wants to start with it with low investment. But before starting with before starting the project, I always ask these questions to the foreign companies. You should have the very clear, unique selling point. And later I will explain you what I mean. You should clearly formulate your pricing policy, and it's also very important to start your business in Russia with a success. You should implement an effective distribution model. You should think of your business model, and you should have the marketing budget to enter the market. But I will go further because I have more slides, and we'll explain all these points on just showing you other slides. Unique selling points. You should understand that to make in Europe or to make in Italy, it's very valuable here in Russia, but it's not the unique selling point. That's why when you decide to start the business in Russia, you really should think what unique selling point you should offer to the client, to each segment you will choose. If you just, first of all, for sure, your product should have unique selling point for the final customer, but also we should prepare, and always with the customer, we prepare the unique selling points for the distributors, because each segment you will target, for each segment, you should prepare the unique selling point. For the distributors, unique selling points will be the margin, the distribution discounts, the turnover of your products, etc., etc. But you should think of it very seriously, and don't think just that the products made in Europe, it's one of the advantage. Then regarding the pricing policy, when it mostly relates to FMCG segment, because if you want to enter the Russian market, you should understand your recommended retail price. What retail price will be presented here in Russia for your products? You should you can use several tools. First tool, for sure, competitors' recommended retail price, and it will be as a benchmarking for you. Also, when you come to the distributor and tell them your recommended retail price, the distributors will check your price at the foreign marketplaces. If you already present at foreign marketplaces. So the price also, that price will be also benchmarked, because here the price at local marketplaces or recommended retail price should be the same price like you offer at foreign marketplaces, plus deliveries. It can be delivery costs. And if you should have also, if you want to enter the Russian market with all distribution channels, for example, you want to find the distributor, you want to enter the retail, federal retail chains, the regional retail chains, you need to understand that coefficient, which is recommended retail price, is divided by xbox. It should be not less than 3.5. Even or to be on the safe side, it better to have 4 even. And here I can show you the example. For example, the example of the coefficient, let's say, or the value chain, how it presents. If you have a distributor, the distribution margin will be 25%. And this will be the retail margin and retail bonus. And also you will have VAT 20%. All other expenses, I think you know, because some marketing expenses, freight and customs duties. Then the further just when we received the request from the foreign company to find here the distributor. The foreign company thinks that the Russia is a great country, and it's really the great country, and there are a lot of regions, and they want to have the distributor in each region. And yes, that's great. But if you want to find the importer who will import your products from foreign country to Russia, then it has sense to organize this kind of model, because the importer will be the only one company, and then this importer will establish the dealers in the Russian Federation, then will cover all the distribution channels. Then you applies, and we have some examples when the company establishes such kind of distribution model, then a lot of direct distributors which directly import from a foreign country. So it will be a really mess in the country, in the system. And in this situation, you won't have any possibilities to control your recommended retail price, and it will be the competition between your distributors. So we don't recommend to do that. So I also recommend, I know that probably everybody knows this model, these business model tools, and I recommend you when you want to enter the foreign market, at the moment Russian, we speak about Russia, so you should also fulfill it for the foreign market, because if you think that if, for example, your products needs some technical services, right? And it can't be done from the foreign country. It should be established there. It should be established in Russia. Also, if your product needs to have the warehouse to be stocked and to sell when you want to reach your sales targets, and you should organize some warehouse. Then you should also you shouldn't think that it will be possible to import from foreign country to here, and because it will take some time because of customs deliveries and production lead time. So I kindly recommend you to use also this. Then some other points. Anyway, what just I told you before, it's these points are very important to think over. Yes, and also for example, for business to business segment, you should also think even that the distributor will ask you to compensate some costs if you run some delivery, some discount. That's great. And discount in B2B segment, for example, 30% is a very good discount. But to cover also some costs to deliver, to pass through customs, the distributor might require or might ask for this kind of compensation. Please also have this in mind. But I just also, this slide shows you that it could be some alternative strategies. If something goes wrong, for example, if there is no distributor or your coefficient is small, or you need some extra, let's say, so you need to modify your strategy. So it means that it is possible to find a way. You can also have access to directly with the retailers and B2B customers, and hire here just on outsourcing basis one specialist. You can choose another target customer segment. It's also possible, for example, for the equipment, some equipment, just another type of equipment, and your product will be like to increase the assortment for these companies. Also, you can reach and present your product at local marketplaces. It's now also possible, and you can find the distributors or operators only just which help you in this particular segment. Then you can think of third-party warehouse facilities if your products or your business model can't exist without it. Then I know that the time is gone. I think yes, I just show you some examples, some projects which we had. The Australian company which produces the cosmetic for children, and they have very good products, really very good, very ecological, very innovative product. But unfortunately, the coefficient was less than 3, and the distributors were not ready to go to the retail chains because the value chain doesn't cover all the costs and all the margins. So we have changed the strategy, and now at the moment we are in the process of presenting this company at the Russian marketplaces. Then Alpa company, I think you know this company perfectly. It's from Italy. It's a great company which produces the innovative also products for isolation of Windows isolation, and we studied this project and we wanted to find the distributor, but unfortunately the difficulty was excessive logistic costs because the products are very light, and to bring this product to Russia, it costs a lot of money. So the solution now is under the evaluation. We want to open the facility, the production facility in the free economic zone in Russia. And the last case, it's FIAM. It's I think you know this company. It's a great company located in Vicenza, and they have very good product. But when we started to find the distributors for Russia, and the target was to find the distributor in Russia, we came to the difficulty that for this particular product there is no distributors model, because the product is quite expensive. It's required warehouse, and the competitors of FIAM, they move from the distributors model to their representative offices. So we suggest this company to also change a business the model from the distributors to the representative office on the outsourcing basis, and to organize the technical support here with the local representative. So actually that's it. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.
Thank you, Oksana. Great preview of the Russian market, and I hope people present, entrepreneurs or export manager, will be looking at how to go on this market in the future if they are not already present. Great. We will have discuss about some questions. I saw that someone already made some, and I would pass the talk to Tinette for her speech. It's up to you, Tinette, for your speech. You can go. Thank you.